Daughters and sons of the forest. Hello, I am Don Nico and welcome to my channel. Going through the cave systems in Sons of the Forest can give you an anxiety attack or two. How do you like this? How do you like it? I know. I've been there. Ah! Don't move! Oh my god, fingers, when did you... Ah! But where did you come from? I was here! Most anxiety comes from being unprepared. Ah! I didn't want to go there! And from the unknown things that lurk in the darkness. Oh my god, there is 1,000 of them. I heard twins over there. Look at him. My anxiety brethren and sistren, don't worry, I've got your back. Let me guide you through each cave system in the game. Haha, you're dead. This is part 3 of Don Nico's Sons of the Forest cave guide, and I'll walk you through the shovel cave. In order to even attempt going through this cave system, you will need the rope gun and the rebreather. If you still do not have these two items, there are links to those tutorials in the description of this video. Also, if you find videos like this helpful, subscribe to my channel. Once you get the shovel, the game becomes easy. So, stay with me. The shovel cave is located not far from the rope gun cave. I am going to navigate you from the rebreather cave, as this is where the second eponymous essential item was found. To be aware of the exact location, look at my GPS tracker. You can zoom in and out by clicking the mouse scroll button. You see where we are, you see where Kelvin is, you see the green marker above that, and you see the cave entrance above the green marker. This is where the shovel cave is. Make sure that you are loaded with batteries, that you have several exploding throwables, as well as food and drinks for about a day. Even with some hoarding I intend to do along the way, riding the Night 5, it should not take you longer than a few in-game hours to get from here to the shovel cave. Note that on the straight path there are a few cannibal villages and that they will likely attack on sight. So here we are at the shovel cave entrance. I suggest saving the game before entering, collecting all the loot, especially the slingshot found on this impaled mercenary. As you read all the enemies and all the loot that can be found in this not naive cave system, I will remind you that in order to not make the guide longer than it needs to be, I will not show all the fights, but I will tell you how to get past each enemy. Let's go in. It's around 2 o'clock and it's time to go on a quest. No enemies, some cloth, and an air tank down here in the trench. Grab the zip line and say, Shaka bra! No enemies here either. One rope here, next to the water, and decent loot with the dead guy here in the back. Time to dip in. Be careful when you rise to the surface. 4 to 5 puffies guard this corridor. A couple here and a couple at the end. You can let them drown or you can engage them. If they drown, you can still skin them. Just be persistent. Don't miss the wetsuit in the middle of the corridor on the right side. Be careful now. If you think that you are not ready for whatever the reason, this is where you turn back. If you step in this slide, there are only 2 ways out. Continue through the cave or get down. There is no way back now. No enemies here. Once you loot the place, continue farther. Sneak. Once you see this rubble and these black suitcases, it is the time to stop and take a deep breath. Behind this rubble is the way out. However, it rarely opens before you had obtained the shovel. When you do get it and come here, you will get a jump scare from a sluggy hiding in it. Enter the first chamber and keep quiet. There are at least 5 puffies in this chamber. Also, there is at least 1 twins on the opposite side of the chamber, or in the corridor there. Also, it is not uncommon for a fingers to show up here. Make a plan. I suggest stealth with the puffies. Deal with these if they come first, so that you can deal with the twins one-on-one. Use your axe to kill the puffies, and once you hear the high-pitched twins vocalization, get the stun baton. If you're still not ready for the melee against the twins, blow them up from a safe distance. Even though this chamber might be disorienting, don't worry, it is not complicated. When you had cleared all the enemies, and I think the twins are still inside their corridor, collect the goodies from these dead miners. The continuation of the cave is there, where you can see the cave lighting. But there is one more way. Sticking to the left wall from there, from where you entered, you will find a pool of water hidden in the stalagmites and stalactites. Here. There is this dead mercenary, and I suggest just collecting his loot, as he has 2 grenades, and continuing to that illuminated corridor. You see this illuminated corridor? Here is the cave lighting. There should be a twins there. Keep quiet though, even if you cannot see it or if it didn't spawn in. The place we are headed to is a party. This chamber can give you nightmares. At least 3 fingers, 1 or even 2 twins, 4 or even 5 babies are guarding an amazing loot. I recommend blowing the enemies up because there are too many hostiles. Being reckless here will get you killed. I hope you didn't lose too much armor in this battle. I have overused the explosives because I kept throwing short. Anyhow, it is time to check the joint for the loot. These 3 mercenaries in the middle are packing the flashlight attachment. Over there, at the lighting, there are 2 dead guys. One is here, and the other one is here. They have some suitcases and ammo. After the babies is the corridor of cash. This is the place to get rich. No enemies, just heaps of cash. Dive in. Here, to the left, look at how narrow. In this narrow crack is the way to the dead mercenary between the stalagmites and stalactites from the first chamber. To the right is where we want to go now. Once you dive out, at least 2 puppies and the fingers will be waiting. Try to drown them. It usually works. 1 drowned. 2 drowned. Pound him. At the end of this corridor is where you enter the shovel chamber. To the left, in the cave walls, you will find this small crack. Let's go there before the shovel. In this very dark chamber, there are at least 5 puppies. I do not know what the plan for this place was, but there are only 5 crates guarded by 5 puppies. Well, to be honest, these are also 5 creepy armors. Go back where you came from and continue toward the light. Be careful though. 1 or 2 twins and 6 or 7 mutant babies call this place a home. I usually blow up the babies and stun X the twins. You do what you think is best. Behold. The Hollow Springs. and the pinnacle of our quest. The one and only shovel on this island. Now let's run all the way back to the very first corridor and hopefully the sluggy will reveal itself. You can now use that shortcut through the water. There it is. Deal with it your own way and continue. There are 2 sets of 5 to 6 mutated babies on our way out of this place. Kill them all! After killing the little monstrosities, jump down and go for the exit. There you go. It took me about 19 in-game hours. This was intense, but from now on the game is easy. You have the 3 essentials required to end the game. The maintenance A hatch can be dug out relatively close to here. This is where the maintenance keycard is found, the green marker. I am done Nico, and this was part 3 of my Sons of the Forest cave guide. We have cleared the shovel cave. If you found this video helpful, give it a like to get it some exposure and help more people. Also subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. If there is a how-to you would like me to make, leave a comment and I will try to do so. In the meantime, check out my playthrough series 1001 Dead Cannibals. Stay well guys and fulfill your dreams. Follow the last purple marker and get yourself a shotgun.